What's HoochieCon?
HoochieCon, baby!
Welcome back to Hoochie History with your favorite Hoochie historian, Zorian Truly. You know the Hoochie history of Divine Brown and how she turned a run-in with Hugh Grant into $1.6 million? I know you don't. Let's get into this episode of Hoochie History, Divine Brown. Picture this. The year is 1995 and Hugh Grant is an English actor who is working on his crossover in Hollywood. Every palm-colored person from England to Los Angeles was looking forward to his success. And Hugh would be in Los Angeles filming one of his most anticipated films, 9 Months. While he was in Los Angeles filming 9 Months, his girlfriend Elizabeth Hurley would be there with him by his side, and they were the it couple of the 90s. Although at the time, Hugh Grant was considered a heartthrob, he had a beautiful girlfriend and a budding career, his desire for hoochies would get him into a lot of trouble, but would bless us with the Divine Brown. Be a late night, early morning on June 27th, 1995, Divine and Hugh Grant would be arrested together for lewd acts inside of his BMW on Sunset. According to Divine, everything was going smoothly, but it was because Grant could not stop pressing the brakes. Brake lights would be flickering. The police would notice that he was pulled over on Sunset in a BMW early in the morning. Of course, this would lead to the arrest of Divine and Hugh.
Free my dog.
After that arrest, Divine will become a certified it girl. See, once people finally laid eyes on Divine, they realized that the stereotype that they had in their heads about sex workers was totally wrong. People will become obsessed with the fact that Divine was not only a sex worker, but she also was unapologetic and actually very beautiful. People did not anticipate is that Divine was a girl from the Bay Area ready for her close-up. Divine was born August 29th, 1969 under the name Estella Marie Thompson. She was raised one of 6 kids to a struggling single mother in the Bay Area, Oakland, Richmond area. Divine would get into sex work after she received a bill for $133 and she went out to San Francisco's Union Square and made $1,000 in one night.
I'm in the wrong business.
Divine would make her way to Los Angeles where she would be an exotic dancer. Divine stated that even in 1995, the cost of living in Los Angeles was so outrageous that her working at the clubs was not cutting it.
Girl, same.
When this situation blew up, although Divine had no idea who Hugh Grant was, she decided to make something out of nothing and she immediately got her feet to the ground. And before Divine would do her 6 months in jail for this incident, she did what any hoochie would do: capitalize. Only would Divine show up to court looking like a snack. He also went on a whole press run, featured on the Howard Stern show with his disrespectful ass. He became very close friends with Jack Gordon, who at the time was married to LaToya Jackson. What? Be her connections through Jack Gordon's son, who produced one of her first pornos that would be very lucrative. Divine would even go on to produce her own film based on true events called $1 Million Hook.
Beep.
Divine wouldn't stop there. Just like any it girl caught with her pants down, she created merch. And just like the Kim Kardashians, the Paris Hiltons, the Blac Chynas, the Superheads, she even wrote a book called Taken for Granted. See the play on words? Divine even parlayed her way into a full spread in Penthouse. Look at the mugshot of Grant. Despite Divine making her own success, she still faced a lot of discrimination, sexism, racism, and she was all around dragged through the mud in the media. Regardless of the public opinions of sex workers, especially black sex workers at the time and presently, Divine should be noted in Hoochie history for making something out of nothing and turning her 15 minutes into millions. This has been Hoochie History, Divine Brown.